In this episode, we have Standard Primary School, St. James Nkumba Primary School, and we have Clever's Origin Primary School, of course, facing it off in the battle for the brains in the face-to-face primary school quiz competition. The first question straight away goes to Standard Primary School, and it is, why are humps ahead on the road important to road users? Why are humps ahead on the road important to road users?
They enable road users like the drivers to reduce on the speed.
Wrong answer. The correct answer is they help to reduce accidents on the road. First question for St. James Nkumba Primary School. What is 3 squared?
9.
3 squared is 9. Correct answer. And first question for Clever's Origin. A cub is a young one of?
A lion.
A cub is a young one of a lion. Correct. 3 points for Clever's Origin Primary School. Second question for Standard Primary School. Why should drugs be prescribed by healthy workers?
To prevent patients from taking over an underdose.
Second question for St. James Nkumba. What name is given to a floating mass of ice? Time up. The correct answer is iceberg. Second question for Clever's Origin. Which company produces the iPod? Time up. The correct answer is Apple. You lose 3 points. Third question for Standard Primary School. How many subsets are in set P if set P equals brackets A, E, I? How many subsets are in set P if set P equals open brackets A, E, I?
8 subsets.
Correct. 3 points for Standard Primary School. Third question for St. James Nkumba. Which sound is made by grasshoppers?
Quacks.
Wrong answer. Answer is chill. That's C-H-I-R-R. Okay, the next question goes to Clever's Origin. List the first 5 composite numbers.
4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Correct. 3 points for Clever's Origin. Fourth question for Standard Primary School. What is converted into alcohol during brewing? Time up. You lose 3 points. The correct answer is sugary substances or sugar solutions. Okay, the fourth question for St. James Nkumba. In which month did the ruling NRM party assume power for the first time?
In August.
Wrong. The correct answer is January. lose 3 points. The next question goes to Clever's origin. Express 0025 hours to 12-hour clock system.
12:25 a.m.
Correct answer. Okay, we come to the last questions of this first round in this episode. And of course, the last question to Standard Primary School. What is UNHCR in full?
United Nations High Commission for Refugees.
Correct answer, 3 points. The next question goes to St. James Nkumba. Give the difference of 3 and 3.5 and 2 holes.
1.5.
1.5 correct answer, 3 points. And the last question for Clever's origin. What number is multiplied by 4 to give 12?
3.
Okay. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of round 1. This particular episode, we have Standard Primary School, St. James Nkumba Primary School, and Clever's Origin Primary School. And of course, it's the face-to-face primary school quiz competition. And we are going into the second round. The first question for Standard Primary School is, unjumble the sentence. Diary who torn my has? Question mark.
Who has torn my diary?
Correct answer. 3 points for Standard Primary School. Question for St. James Nkumba. How can Rose, a P6 pupil, prevent mosquitoes from breeding?
By draining away stagnant water.
Correct answer, 3 points. The next question goes to Clever's origin. The normal body temperature of a morty dropped by 6 degrees Celsius. What is his new temperature?
31 degrees Celsius.
31 degrees Celsius, correct. 3 points. Okay, the next question goes to Standard Primary. What is the square root of 36?
6.
Correct answer. 3 points for you. And then the next question goes to St. James Nkumba. Name one African country that has taken part in the World Cup in Russia this year.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, correct, 3 points. The next question goes to Clever's origin. Which discovery started the Middle Stone Age period?
Discovery of fire.
Discovery of fire, correct, 3 points for Clever's origin. The third question for Standard Primary School is the latitude numbered 23.5 degrees south is known as?
Tropic of Capricorn.
Tropical of Capricorn, correct answer, 3 points for Standard Primary School. Third question for St. James Nkumba. Which part of the Nile perch enables it to float on water? Which part of the Nile perch enables it to float on water?
A swim bladder.
Swim bladder, correct, 3 points for you. Third question for Clever's origin. What is the use of saliva to a human being? What is the use of saliva to a human being?
To soften food.
Soften food, correct, 3 points. Okay, fourth question for standard primary school. Another word to mean compulsory is?
A must.
Must is wrong. Mandatory is the right answer. You lose 3 points. Let's go to the fourth question for St. James Nkumba. Anthony fetched 197 liters of water on Thursday and 247 liters on Friday. How many liters of water did he fetch all together?
397 liters.
Wrong. Correct answer is 444 liters. Fourth question for Clever's origin. What is 3/4 of 20 apples?
15.
15. Wrong answer. You lack the units. Is 15 apples. The correct answer is 15 apples, so you lose 3 points. We go for the last questions in this episode, in this round of this episode. The second round of this episode. The first question, the last question for standard primary school. A person from Montenegro is known as? A person from Montenegro is known as? Time up. The person from Montenegro is known as a Montenegrin. Montenegrin is the right answer. You lose 3 points. Last question for St. James Nkumba. Let the cat out of the bag is an idiom meaning. Let the cat out of the bag is an idiom meaning. Let the cat out of the bag is an idiom meaning. Time up. The answer is to tell a secret by mistake. To tell a secret by mistake. You lose 3 points. Okay, last question for Clever's origin. Which man-made lake is located in Ghana? Which man-made lake is located in Ghana?
Lake Volta.
Lake Volta, correct. 3 points for Clever's origin primary school. Welcome to the third set of the third round in this episode of the face-to-face primary school quiz competition. The first question in the last round of this last set of these questions goes out to standard primary school. What is the comparative degree of free? Time up. The next question goes out to St. James Nkumba. How was Lake Nasser in Egypt formed? How was Lake Nasser in Egypt formed?
As a result of dam construction.
Wrong answer. The correct answer is it was formed by digging, since it's a human-made lake. It was formed by digging since it's a human-made lake. Okay. First question for Clever's origin. What is 73 times 4? What is 73 times 4?
222.
222, correct. Second question for standard primary school. Work out 5 minus negative 6. Work out 5 minus negative 6.
11.
11 is the correct answer. 3 points for yourself. Second question for St. James Nkumba. True or false? Canine teeth are not found in sheep. True or false? Canine teeth are not found in sheep.
True.
True is the correct answer. 3 points for yourselves. Second question for Clever's origin. How is a larva of a housefly useful to humans? How is a larva of a housefly useful to humans?
It reduces on the level of feces in the latrine.
Correct answer for that. 3 points for yourself. Third question, Standard Primary School. What is 47 in Roman numerals? What is 47 in Roman numerals?
XLVII.
Correct. 3 points for yourself. Next question goes out to St. James. At what age did Jesus Christ die? At what age did Jesus Christ die?
$23.
23 years, wrong answer. The correct answer is 33 years. Jesus died at 33 years of age. Next question, Clever's origin. What first aid is appropriate for a person with fever? What first aid is appropriate for the person with fever?
Tepid sponging.
Tepid sponging, correct. Three points for you. Okay, fourth question for Standard Primary School. What role did Marcus Garvey play as a Pan-African? What role did Marcus Garvey play as a Pan-African?
He formed the Universal Negro Improvement Association.
Come again?
He formed the Universal Negro Improvement Association.
Correct answer. 3 points for yourselves. It's true, he fought for the rights of Africans by starting off an organization called Universal Negro Improvement Association. Okay. Next question for St. Jules Nkumba. Tell the plural form of man's jacket. Tell the plural form of man's jacket. Tell the plural form of man's jacket.
Men's jackets.
Men's jackets, correct. 3 points for you. Next question for Clever's origin. The clock face shows 4:18 p.m. What is the time in the 24-hour clock system? The clock face shows 4:18 p.m. What is the time in the 24-hour clock system?
16-18 hours.
16-18 hours, correct. 3 points for yourselves. So far, doing well, and we're coming to the last questions in the second round of this episode. Last question for Standard Primary School. Calculate the area of a square whose perimeter is 20 centimeters. Calculate the area of a square whose perimeter is 20 centimeters.
25 square centimeters.
25 square centimeters, correct. Last question for St. James Nkumba. From which country was the fallen reggae artist commonly known as Bob Marley? From which country was fallen reggae artist commonly known as Bob Marley?
From the Republic of South Africa.
Wrong answer. Correct answer is Jamaica. Bob Marley was from Jamaica. Lose 3 points. The last question for Clever's origin. A woman who sews clothes is known as?
Seamstress.
Seamstress. Correct, 3 points. Yes, we've come to the end of this episode. From the third position with 21 points, we have St. James Primary School. A big hand of applause to St. James Primary School. And with 30 points, in the second position, we have Standard Primary School. And of course, in the first position, we have Clever's Origin Primary School with 39 points.